closer to unlock my consciousness. The poison's only building up my tolerance. We were never born to be the obvious, isn't it obvious? Time is slipping, dial spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? Feel like I'm ascending. I've planned every step, I've seen everything, so it's no surprise I can't sleep. It's just the push that I need. I've gone past the point, I'm all in. I know that you're thinking that you're really gonna do it, but you never really do it like me. Time is slipping, dial spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Lucid days, I'm getting closer to unlock my consciousness. The poison's only building up my tolerance. We were never born to be the obvious, isn't it obvious? Time is slipping, dial spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? Up and down on my feet. Feel like I'm ascending. I've planned every step, I've seen everything, so it's no surprise I can't sleep. It's just the push that I need. I've gone past the point, I'm all in. I know that you're thinking that you're really gonna do it, but you never really do it like me. Time is slipping, dial spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Lucid days, I'm getting closer to unlock my consciousness. The poison's only building up my tolerance. We were never born to be the obvious, isn't it obvious? Time is slipping, dial spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? To know where we are. Am I the only one? Up and down on my feet. Feel like I'm ascending. I've planned every step, I've seen everything, so it's no surprise I can't poison's only building up my tolerance. We were never born to be the obvious, isn't it obvious? Time is slipping, dials spinning. I still wonder if I'm dreaming, or maybe I'm the only one who's wide awake. Am I the only one to know where we are? Am I the only one to know where we are? Am I the only one? Up and down on my feet, feel like I'm ascending. I've planned every step, I've seen everything, so it's no surprise I can't sleep. It's just the push that I need. I've gone past the point, I'm all in. I know that you're thinking that you're really.
Good evening. Hello guys, how are you? This is difficult because I have to play it on the computer now. Okay, what is that? What do I have to do today? Today, guys, we are continuing to work on the survival system of the game. Let me explain it carefully, quickly to you. Let me just restart. Show you what survival is. This is going to be the main game mode that I'll be developing on, working on. So you guys will be seeing a lot of survival mode. So your life support system is currently on 19%. So if it's 0, you lose. So I quickly just want to build that. So let's build the you lose system screen. So I'm just going to create a empty object, right? Call this object the lose panel. Okay, just make sure the object is nice and big. Just make sure that I can see everything here. Okay, and then I'm just going to create a image overlay, a black overlay. Transparent like this, and say on this image okay, and then on top of this I'm going to create a I like this one. What's this one? Okay. Oh, what was it? It was Okay, I wonder why it's not like glowed up like this. Not this one, man. Why? Go back to this one. This doesn't matter. I wonder why. I wonder why. Okay, here's the panel. I'm gonna switch it off. Let's program this panel to quickly show up. The hell? Okay. Okay, it's saying, but wait, isn't what canvas is on my camera? A skybox. Wait, what? Where's my camera? Why is this thing not auto? Whoa. Okay. Okay. I'm so lost. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm getting off there. I'm getting off track. I have to build the system. Should it be in the battle system? Yeah, it should be in the battle system. Let's quickly program some things. Let's clear all this nonsense. Who am I looking for first? So I think it would be best to just create a new script for this. So I'm in the battle scene now. I'll create a folder for this guy. Game over, right? And then in here I'll create a screen called game over controller. Okay, this is my game over controller. Ah, damn it, I always have to do this with Unity. There's something I can press, something I can do to make it that the update is coming out. I cannot say yet. It is too early for me to say. Because what you're asking for is the done deal. I can't give you the answer to the done deal. I can give you a rough answer to when I think that thing will be done. That's definitely not a done deal. I can't say like an estimate. But I can't say now. Wait until we are past January and then we'll talk. Like way past like February, then we'll talk. Then I'll be able to tell you exactly when the game will be released. Okay, so now game over panel. We want the game over panel. So first, let's just create a reference. Who am I talking to? Talking to the game over panel. Okay, and then I want this panel to show. When is it going to show? When my life support system is at 0. So this thing does have a code here. Like if the life support is 0, right? And then run failed. And in here we can say, let's create a survival event called survival. I'm just gonna call it failed run. Okay. For now, I'm not gonna pass in any information. You don't need to pass in any information. It's just a prototype. Why can't I spell now? Okay. Okay. Now we go back here. We say private start. Okay. Let's link these together. Let's link these together. Now I just hope you understand, whoever you this person now. What is that? Yo, my brother just asked the question you. I am working on the game. I want you to know that. And I'm working on it live in front of you, so you guys can see that I am working on the game. Game over panel, dot set active. So when this thing is, set it true, but I also want you to set it false when you start, because obviously when we start, then there is no need for game over. Okay, then after the game over, I'm gonna do something stupid. Right, really stupid. I really think I should have a scene manager for this. But now I'm not allowed to program anything extra, so I'm just not gonna have to do it this way. Unity engine dot scene management. I'm gonna have to do it crudely like this. So I'm going to say I'm gonna create another event called void load main menu, or like return to dojo scene. Okay, and then we're gonna scene manager this dot load scene, and then we're gonna load the dojo scene, which is here somewhere. This is called dojo. Okay, now when do I want this to happen? So let the player saw that he lost. So let's invoke this. For how long? Let's invoke this for like 3 seconds. I think people can read within 3 seconds. Okay. How was you guys' day? Who knew I was going to be live? Let me ask that. Somebody knew I was going to be live? Okay, so I don't have a spot for that. So here in the battle system, I'll create the empty object. I'll call this the game over controller. Let's just reorganize this. Okay, I want you up top here, so I'm just gonna make some. Let's make it look a little different. It's very important to stand the game mode. So I want it to be here. On this guy, let's put in the game over controller, and let's put the loose panel on here. Will this work? So now let's go to the dojo. Okay, now let's just wait until the live support goes out. Okay, I'm gonna cheat this through. I don't wanna wait that long. Battle systems, travel timer. Make that like very drastic. Okay. Moving. Yeah, I still have access to the game. Oh yeah. Takes you out. It's supposed to take you out. and then you restart, and then this is supposed to happen. I know why this is happening. I know why this is happening. I know exactly why this is happening. And that's the one thing I was scared of. Can I fix this bug now? You see? Nah, I don't know where you are. Cutscene test text box. No, that's not the issue. Yeah. So is it? Yeah. Yep. Literally, that's one of the issues. Okay. Do I not have a disable here? I think I must do it on destroy. Look here. Here they are. But that one specifically wasn't in there. Stopping the player. And the releasing the movement. There's no releasing the movement here. You have to unsubscribe to these events. That's what caused the bug. I programmed this a year ago. And then I forgot. I didn't know you were supposed to unsubscribe. So that's why that's happening. I foresaw it. I saw when I was programming. I was like, uh-oh. I'm subscribing to stuff but not unsubscribing. Okay, there's an issue there. Okay. This thing is telling me about this thing. Okay, that's not an issue. I wonder why this thing's not working. It's not that I need it to work. It's just weird that it's not working. Because the sound effect is playing. But the video clip is frozen. Is it because of this? Okay, let me just delete this because I don't need this anymore. Where's the script? By the controller. No, it's not that one. Hey, wasn't it that one? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's what I was trying to do, yeah. Okay. Yes, like it really. Yeah, I was being extra, Okay, I need to delete that script. I want to delete it entirely. Not at all. I don't even know why I would want to do that. Why would I even want to manually? Why would I even want to manually do the subtitles? Am I mad? Yo, there's so much work. Where is this thing now? Okay, now then I must remove this component. There's nothing. Okay, that's two bugs fixed that I didn't even know was there. Okay, let's do this. So all I have to do, guys, to be honest, let me just get out of this. Yeah, this fucking thing's not working. Oh, I think it's because I didn't set it. That's fine. It's fine. I think it's just supposed to. Whatever. So all I have to do is I have to now make it that the player can extract. Extract means to leave the mission, right? One of the things that I had to work on was making sure that the player can fail if the life went down, the life support. And now, next thing that I have to do, I have to make these guys attack me. Right? Which is gonna be chaotic because how I plan on having it, right? I was like, you get, okay, survival failed. That would work. But I forgot you still have. Okay, it doesn't matter if you still have control over it. You failed the survival. Okay, I love that. Doesn't matter if. Okay. So I got the first one done. Where's my Trello? I got the first part of this done. Let me see. Do I got this one? Yeah, I got this one. Sorry, I'm just busy on Trello. It's my task to do list. And I can't show it to you because there's too much spoilers in there. Okay, end this run. So I played this game earlier. and I was able to last for about like 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Damn it, I can't even remember the time now. But I was able to survive for a long time. This is just the base mechanic. This is just getting everything in there. So now I have to make it that the players are able to leave. And you should be able to leave. Yeah, and then I have to make it that these guys can attack me, because I need to die before the life support goes down, which is gonna be very interesting. I don't think I'm gonna get to the dying part, but I'm gonna have to do the leaving part where you leave, right? So let's just design that aspect of things. So let's go to the arena. Okay, so here's my world, right? And these guys are just here. They don't have to be here. In fact, I can delete them. Because they do make the game too easy. Too many enemies spawned in. So if you spawn in now, you know, there's no enemies. They will start spawning in eventually. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now you see my life support is now down a lot, so now I have to start killing them quickly. But this is gonna change completely as soon as these guys are able to attack back. Then this gameplay is gonna change completely. Then the game is gonna change then. So now it feels lifeless. I guess like it doesn't feel that lifeless. It feels a lot, because I'm trying to make the player as free as possible. As something my players have been complaining about is that the game isn't free enough. So I'm like, hey, you want freedom? I'll give you freedom. Okay, I'll give you complete freedom. In fact, my abilities, I'm gonna try and not have like an energy bar. You know, like you need 50 energy to do this attack. These guys are gonna go off cooldowns. Do you see here? So my game is gonna run on cooldowns. You'll be able to do as much attacks as you want. You just have to wait for the cooldown. No energy bars. No, none of that nonsense. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Is the player extraction. Now, I kind of have an issue with the player extraction, because this map is very tiny, and this is all that I can do. Not really. If I want, I can create a map that can go horizontally. Only problem with that is that that's a lot of work. I'm not scared of the work. I'm just gonna fuck up everything. So I'm locked. I have to use the these bottom three. I have to use. I either have to extend this, right, and have the extraction mark, because I want to have an extraction point. But where do I put the extraction point? That's one of the issues. Let me put this back where it's supposed to be there. Okay. What do I do? Okay, what do I do now? Because this game can only really go up to here. So I will have to extend this a lot. So I'll just add in another one there. Take this guy, add in another one. this guy here. This thing is becoming huge. This map is becoming huge. Okay, and then so I'll put the extraction here. Now the question is, what is the extraction? What are we going to extract? That is something I have to figure out. How can we, well, what can I do? Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have the perfect placeholder art. I just have to find it now. Can I download it? Because I don't have time to look for it now. Okay, I'll just ask. Okay, that's that. And then, speaking of extraction, we have to program extraction. So, like, this is definitely a battle scene. This is not a system. This is technically a system. Okay. We have to create the system. Now, where can I put this? Can I put it in? Wait, there's the game over system. What's this? The game over system. This technically is part of the game over system, and I will call this the extraction system. Okay. Yep. Okay, save. Okay, now this is what I'm gonna do now. I'll show it to you guys now. Where is this now? I'll call this the okay. Why is that also? Okay. Now, where is my assets? Whoa! Why? Why? What the fuck? What? What the hell, Steam? Okay. I don't want to use this now. Where's my graphics? It's placeholder, so I'll just put it in here. All of this is actually placeholder. Let me just say, yeah. Yes. All of this is placeholder. Okay. Put this guy here. Okay. Now. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Now this is the extraction point. So if the player touches this object, I should give it a circle collider or a capsule collider. I think a circle collider would be best. Okay. If the player touches this object, then they will leave the map. They'll leave the game. Okay. Now I can't actually access this area, which is not good. This is too small. It's actually not too small. It's actually not too small. What if I put it here? I'm afraid I'll just accidentally touch it, you know? Okay. Then what I would like to do is just... What's that? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna change it to the... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't know what color to choose. I'm gonna choose the blue one. I'll do this with it. Okay. Does that stand out? Okay, maybe I should make it the purple that's in the seat. Yeah. See, it looks a little better now. It fits. That just symbolizes extraction, leave. Okay. So what should happen ideally is if you are, let's say, because there's no game over objective. The objective is don't die. So you're gonna have to survive as long as you can. Let's say you don't want to stay here anymore. You're done. You can leave. Now you see, now I don't like this. They shouldn't be able to spawn back here. But luckily I saw this now. So let's fix that quickly. Where was that? This was by my spawner. Enemy spawner. So let's just say I'll give the player some leg room that they won't spawn so close, right? That they'll spawn there. And then what I want is to program this extraction quickly. Now, not real science magic. This is in the system, right? Is it? Yeah, the survival mechanics. Where the hell did I create a script? I can't remember now. I can actually look for it. I did. Where are you? You are in my game over. Okay, because it's a game over object. Get it. Now, there should be an on trigger enter on here, right? Because it has the collider on it. So private void on trigger and trigger enter 2D, right? I want to say that if the collision dot game object dot tag. So who am I talking to? If this is not a player, return. You have to do this, otherwise you'll get stupid shit happening. Okay, so what else? Let's say I am the player. What happens? Then all I want to do is I want to say I'm trying to think of something I'm not allowed to do. Okay, so since this is my game over controller and this panel gets set through here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create the text mesh pro here using text mesh pro. Okay, I'll add in my serialized field private text mesh pro, and I'll call this the panel text y because I don't want to create now a you win panel. And then I'm going to create one more void show panel. Yeah, I'll just add an argument in here, then say, well, let's switch this argument. It's just never gonna be a switch the argument in case it's true. What should happen in case it's true? When you this one here, let's also add the string text, right? So that we can set this panel text here. Dot text is equal to the text. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this and put this out here. And take this and put this out here. I just realized I don't need to do that. I don't need to save performance or anything. I can just continue. So when you wanna return here, here, show the panel and say the text is wait until this loads. Here's the lose panel. Can I call it now game over panel? Yeah. Survival failed. Okay. And then by the excavation. Wait, where was I now? Where is I now? Yeah. I need a way to communicate with this panel. This is gonna be so stupid, but can I just then say can I just then create a region here called prototype Carapaja. Sorry, spell garbage. Right? Okay. Just end this region. And then in this region, I want to create this static. Maybe I'm gonna use it for more. This event action, it's a string based event, and I'm gonna call this event, or I will say, this is so bad. I'm gonna have to reprogram this, all of this. So bad. Okay. And then when I don't need to do it here. I don't need to grab that information here because it's setting it when it's game over. So once it's successfully extracted, then it must do it. Okay, so I'm gonna create a void extraction complete. There's a lot of other stuff that's gonna be happening in here, right? So I'm just going to, it's actually gonna create an enumerator since this is prototype anyway. So then let's start this coroutine. Let's start this. Okay. So in here, what I want to do is I want to survival event. Show the game over panels through, and then the text I want in there is I want it to be, I was just gonna say extraction complete, or say survival complete. So I think the point of the game is that you have to leave in one piece, then you survived. You can stay as long as you want, but you have to leave in one piece. You can't die there, then there's no stop. What's the point of it being survival? Okay, let's yield, let's return. Let's return new, wait for seconds. Again, people want to read, so let's give them 3 seconds. And then after the 3 seconds, we again, so stupid that I'm having to keep write this. I should just create one scene manager, but it's fine for now. I'll reprogram it when I get to it. Okay. Let me not get distracted. There's so much more to do. Okay, this is the dojo scene. So now there we go. Let me see, where's my to-do list? Okay. So here is it, and the to-do list says that this thing must always be. Okay, here we go. Okay. Did I add the script onto this thing? So whoa, you're telling me that the extraction controller wait, I actually have to set this, otherwise that's not going to set. Survival events dot on. Okay, I'm just going to say show panel. And then obviously, like I said, you want to undo this just so that it doesn't bug when you come back, and it will bug, trust me, it will bug. Okay, oh yeah, and then I have to set my object. Here's the object, and somewhere let's give him the script, the extraction system. I love this. The character objects in my game are carrying scripts. This is a new way of programming for me. Normally the scripts was all detached somewhere else and it was controlling it like puppets. But now these things have their own scripts, yeah. So this is gonna work now. I forgot I actually have to touch this guy. Hey. Hello. Okay, now I understand what's happening. I made a mistake. That's too small. Okay, and then this must be a trigger. There you go. Now I want to do something even more stupid. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No, I have to, because the colors are not matching up. Okay, so I'm just gonna so I'm gonna say when survival failed, alright, dot color is equal to red. And then once you want to, okay, I'm gonna hard program this. It's fine if I do this. There's not gonna be any so stupid that I'm doing this way. It's so stupid that I'm doing it this way, but it's fine. So I just have to fix these things. I forgot I made this a collider, not a trigger. It should be a trigger. And then it's too small. Just brighten up when the player gets. Okay. In fact, you can actually move it like, even like yeah. Like when I touch that circle, I want to feel like I'm out. I don't want to wait. Okay, fantastic. Here we go. Okay, so that's done. Because a player controlled extraction system that is always available. Okay, it is currently always available. Where's my pen? Just take that down. And now here comes the difficult part. I'm gonna spend the last hour of the stream working on this part. So it says that I have to lose on enemy HP depletion and survival gauge depletion. It says failure condition system. I think there is a failure condition system. There currently is a failure condition system. For the survival one, I just don't have one for the player. So now I have to think now what is going to damage this player, because I can't do something too detailed because this is just prototype. This is just proof of concept. Okay. You don't want to touch that guy because this guy is also too low. Must be like down here. 320. 320. Okay, let's get back. Let's try it again. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate. Okay. 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 Now I have a question. How do I get hurt? Do I give this to me a move to do? I have to be careful. I can't just give Doomy a move to do, because if I just give him a move to do, I'm going to create something that is going to be a bother to myself later. So I have to think carefully now. What do I give this guy? What do I give this character? What can hurt me in the game? I have to think now. What can hurt me in the game? And then how do I get hurt? Obviously, it's either gonna be to me or something environmental. But now environmental stuff is not prototype stuff. Shit has to be to me. Okay? How does Toomey hurt me? Does Toomey hurt me melee? Or does Toomey hurt me with a ranged attack? But again, like I said, if it's a ranged attack, there's too many enemies in here. That means I have to rework the spawning script. Okay? And even if it's melee, if it's a ranged attack, then I'll have to program. It's too much programming, and it's too much programming for a prototype. Oh damn it! I have to survive. I forgot I have to survive. Let me just make the system 100%. Start by 100. Okay. Failure condition. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be. I have to think now, because I don't just wanna create. I don't wanna create work for myself. Let me think. I need to get hurt somehow. How do I get hurt? Damn it, Debo. How do I get hurt? Oh yeah, this also works. This also bugs out. How does this bug out again? The object pool. Here. So is it here? Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you see? Just like it. And this one. And this one. Okay. So I'm going to have to just group all of these together and manually unsubscribe them, all of them. Okay, all of them unsubscribe. Fantastic. Now what's next? I still have to come up with how am I gonna get hurt. If I do an attack, a melee attack, that's gonna cost me animation. I do have animation. It's gonna, oh, that's gonna be so much work. Yo. I have an idea. I'll just create one kick for Toomey. I'll just create one kick. A prototype kick. Why not? Why not? Because if I give him a combo, this guy can stuck in a combo. So don't give him this. Let's just create. I'll just dump all of these animations. There's way too many animations, so I'll just create a folder here, and I'll put all the like. I'll just call this production, or I'll just call it SWA animations. Put these in here. I'll create a new animator controller for my where is it? Animation controller, and I'll call it prototype anime con. Okay, let's just assign this to me, and then also just make sure that this animation controller has Toomey's idle animation in here. Where's the idle? I can't see it. Yeah. Okay. Now I would love to add in the damage animations as well. Just put them in for now because I will need them later on. I will definitely need them later on. Okay. What else do I gonna add? How about I add? Yeah, just for now. Oh yeah, I have to add a hit. If only I could add his ultimate, but then it's gonna be too many Toomies doing too many stuff. So what is this one? Yeah, where's Toomie again? Why doesn't this work? Oh, because I haven't assigned it yet. Yo. Then I still have to add in the custom characters. Wonder when I'm gonna do that. Yes, attack 3. What does this do? Oh, that's cool. Hua! 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 Okay, so let's make this the default. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Let's transition through. Wait. Why you're in the air, but you're not? So what the fuck? So you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. Is that what was wrong with that attack? Did I not see that? Let's copy you. Paste. Okay, so would it be stupid of me to animate this? It would be. It would be. It would be. So here, no, it would be. Let's not animate it. This is okay. This is okay. Let's see. This one goes to this, transitions to this one, and I would very much like you to complete my animation. Just complete it. Okay, and then go back to the original idle or exit. Can I make you exit? That would be cool. Okay. And you, okay, there's nothing there. So now I need to do the difficult part. Play this animation. And the problem is all of the Doomies are gonna execute this attack now. But it's okay. Now let's go back to the this guy's asking me what he's confused. What is the stream about? It looks interesting. I'm busy developing a game. Busy building a survival gameplay. It's a survival mode. So I'm at the point now where the enemy has to interact with the player so that I can know if this phase of so that I can move on to the next phase. The game should be fun at each stage. If it's not fun with blocks, then it'll never be fun with nice graphics. So let's say, okay, so now let's go to the scripts, AI. I'll create another script called Enemy, this will have to be redone. There's no way this is gonna be the final code. Anyway, enemy attack, I'll just call it that. Or should I call it enemy moves? Enemy stance, enemy, yeah, let's call it enemy attacks. Now how does one attack? How does the AI attack? He's gonna be attacking on my Q. Now I am going to just copy and paste my code that I have for the other animators. No, not yet. Not this one. What did I call it? Why does my mic do this? Characters, repito. What did I call it? Oh, it's called animator. Okay. And I was busy with it. I deleted some stuff. Okay, shit. Where is the code that changes the animation? Here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna copy this code as is, and I'm going to input it in the. I have to close this, damn it. Unity doesn't want to remember that this is a new file. Okay, so let's change this animation. I can delete the sound effects one. There's no sound effects yet. I see I need an animator. Okay, what is the animator? Okay, let me just copy all of the stuff that's on here. What is this now? Animations. Oh, that's not a bad idea actually. That's not a bad idea at all. Let me use that. Where is it now? Animations. I don't need to have a fixed string. So I wonder why this is a list. This is an array. You don't want to do that because you. Okay, I'm gonna leave the array. It's public, so I can access it. Okay. Then I need to update the sorting order, not necessary, and is doing something, might not be necessary. And then the current animation playing, what the hell is that? Oh, okay, it's just a, where is this now? Current animation playing. Yeah, it's just an integer that I've done, created for myself. Okay, so now here's the base code. Now let's create my update method. And in the update method, I'm gonna say space. So if input get key down is space. So what do I do here? I tell it to play an animation. Change to animation. I guess I'll just make it, no, not number 1. I'll make it number 1, not 0. So I also want to just check where did I use this code, because I don't want that also to work. Where is it? Yeah. No. Please don't do this. Please do not flip my character. Now will this work? Will this work? Okay. From character. Prefabs. Enemies to me. Did I? Yeah, you need. I'll just put you in by the controllers, and I'll say here is the AI. So here is is the enemy x enemy attacks. Okay, so I need my animator, so it's here, and then I have two. So this one is called do me attack 3, and then I think this ought to work. I think I have an idea how this is gonna work. Okay. How I can do a simple AI attack to me. Attack everything. Ha! Ahaha! That's what I'm talking about. And I was right. Look how clean that looks. Wow, I was right. Look at that. That's seamless. Damn it. Ah, man, that is so clean. I love it. I wanna be that guy now. Ha, ha, ha. Now, that works. Okay. Now the thing is, what I want to do is when Arbito comes here, ha, hit me. So when Arbito comes here, you must hit Arbito, okay? Don't be shy to hit Arbito. So now, how do I program that? I'm thinking now. I kind of need to know where my life is. Don't I have that somewhere? Yeah, it's on the avatar, isn't it? No, it's on the character. I had life here because they have health. Yeah, they do. So let's go back. So all I need to do now is just create a box that can shoot in front of the enemy, look, and to make him look for me, and then if I get too close he must go watch out. Okay, this thing says here this hit target. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. So every time I do this, oh, that's bad. Okay, so all of these errors are gonna pop up now because I don't have those stuff on here. Oh, that's not breaking the game, it's fine. Okay, so now I want to go to my Arbito. Do you have a health script on you? Please tell me you do. There's the flip, controller. Hey, here's a health script. Sure. Now what now? Now what do I do with this health script? Is the question. The next question is, how do I access it? Oh, look at all of this information that got cut out. So initialize the health. Stupid. So I'm just gonna say do this on start. Why have it here? Okay, start. So initially the health value. Why did I do it like this? Why did I do it like that? So stupid. Anyway, let's say here this is my health. What I want here before I can start, I want to see my health at all times. So let's use teammate Christmas Pro. When do I put this on? Like it's gonna be on, but it needs to be. It's fine. I'm gonna use update, and then I'm just gonna say that let's create a Serialize private text message pro. I'm gonna call this my live player live TMP. Just so that I can see how much life I have. I think it's just gonna make the game a little better. So let's just say current health. But let's just create a okay. I just have to set that up. Where do I set that up? On the actual character. Where's this guy? Here you are. Not enemies to me. Herbito. I do have this on here. And this had a script of its own. No script, okay. Here we go. Is that put off? Then why can't I see it? Wait, what? No. I think I know why. Is it called anything? It's called player. Why? Let's leave that. And this is also called player. I call this default. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, I can't see it. I wonder why. I can, but I also can't. Why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? It's not here. Here and here it is. Okay, stupid. I don't know why it's like that. Stupid. I don't know why it's like that. Stupid. Seriously. This day disappeared there. Oh, fantastic. Okay, I still can't see it. It shows up here. Should it be 15? Yeah, it should be 15. Not minus. Okay. 2D mixing with 3D stuff. But it's fine, it works. Just don't need to get upset, it works. Oh, it's not fucking working. Okay, what is this? Oh no, something is missing with this thing. Can I set US then? Yeah. This is so stupid. I'm wasting my time with the bloody text. There you go. It's 300. Okay, damn it, that took too long. Okay, this is 300. It's backwards now, but it's fine. We can still read it. let us not now unnecessarily stress because it's backwards. We can still read it. Now I want me to do this on command. Not command, it's doing it by command. It should do this when I get too close. It should be like, yeah, and I'm like, oh no. Okay, now let's program this actually. Let's program this. Okay. Let's see, where's the script? I'm gonna put this by actions. I'm gonna put this by the actions. Okay, now where is okay, yeah. Let me not play this yet. Let's put this in first. Okay, I'll make a new script. I'll make a brand new script. I'll call the script Ray Player Detector. Where is it now? So where's the scripts? Battle scene, character, AI. I'll call it that. And then I have to exit my bloody. Let me drink my energy drink because I still have to play a game after this. Ooh. Yay. Okay. This thing is not working. Okay, it's working. Right. Okay. Now, let's see if I understand. Okay. Let's test it though. Where is my prefab? God, it's taking so long. Not the enemy. It's linked to the actions. Is it? No, it's not. It's not linked to the actions. I'll just call it. I'll just put another one on here and I'll call it Can I call it ray detector? I'll put that here as well. Now, is this thing showing it yet? I think I'll just detection layer. Let's do player. Let's go and test this. I'm gonna play Warframe or Combat Master, and then after that I have to download Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, okay. Okay, now why are you at the bottom? That's not good. Wait, that's not good. It should. Oh, because I put it there. Yeah, that's too far. Where am I? Oh yeah, you see? Yeah, that's far enough. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's fine. So let's just make sure I get that. Code here, and then here. So. Whoa. To me. Sprite. Yeah. Let's make sure that's there. Okay. And then second, I have to check that I have to actually program the. This is gonna be difficult. Okay. Okay, so I need to name all of the enemies. Because no, I don't. I don't have to name my enemies because all I have to do is just all I have to do is just go to my enemy attack and change this. It's already public. And what is it? It's yeah. So all I have to do is I just have to say if. I just have to let's just like create a reference to my enemy attacks. I'm gonna call it attacks. And then say once this is done, you just change enemy to 1. Now I have a fear that this is just gonna continuously attack. It's not gonna wait until the attack is done. So it should wait until the attack is done. Otherwise it's just gonna okay. So wait for everyone now to spawn in. Ah, damn it. I'm thinking so much how I can polish this, but I'm not allowed. I have to build systems. Okay, let's look for one now. Flying this direction. I knew it. I knew this space was too small. Okay, there's one. Yay. It's not working. It's not working. Was it's touching me? Oh, it's hella touching me. Yeah. So why isn't this working? Ah, damn it. There is no attacks linked. I created a reference. I never set the reference. Okay. Here we go. Okay. No, still not working. That's deep. Why is it not working? Wait. Is this thing working? Is there maybe not a... it says player found. It's supposed to say player detected by array and then player name. So what it's telling me is that it's not detecting my player. The array is not detecting my player. Is there a reason? Is there a reason why? It's on update. I just want to make sure, am I on? Yeah, I am. Player. And then, what is the enemy? Okay, this is also player. So let me just say default here. But still, this is not working. I wonder why. Yay! I knew it. But now why the hell didn't it work before? Because both was players. And I was right. It's gonna continue playing until I'm out of until it stopped. I just have to tell it to stop eating me. I must tell it to stop eating me. So everybody is eating me. Everybody has a problem with me. Yeah, even you. Everybody has a problem with me. Fantastic, right? So also what I have to do is, like, if I hit it, it should stop. Like, I can kill it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, this game is becoming something now. Okay, how do I now tell to me? But don't attack me on over time, man. Like, only because I have an idea. So I'll do this in this attack. I'll do this in the attacks. So I'll say, yeah. Okay, the public void attack the player. This method will become way more intense in the future. For now, people just have this one. But now I'll say, only do this if the current state that's playing is equal to 0. But now I have a question. When I think this is going to break now, because I actually don't have a so what's gonna happen now, it's gonna attack once only, and then it's gonna break it auto. So it ought to only like attack once. So find some things. Let's find some things. Okay. It's still doing it. Oh shit. Okay. So now Wait. So here, but doesn't this do that? It's supposed to change the. Ah, damn it! This is if is equal to 0. Do that. So then it's going to should now loop. Okay. Let's wait for some things to pop in. Okay. There we go. You see, I knew it. He was only gonna do it once and never again. So these guys are only gonna attack once and never again. There you go. You attack. Your turn. Okay, there you go. They only attack once and never again. So now I have to make it that they repeat. They attack repeatedly. So I have an idea. I'm gonna create an animation event. I'm gonna create an animation event. Here's my sprite. And can I put the AI in the sprite? No, I'm not. I'm gonna take the AI and move it to the sprite layer and then delete this layer. Yeah. Make sure that I just copy. Make sure that I replace this attacks, and then go back in here, and then I'll just create an animation event called reset anime, and all it's going to do is just going to reset the animation, and then all I have to do is just go to the idle and right here I want it to be in the middle of the animation. Very bad, but it's okay for now. It's not the final attack of the character. He will have a better attack, but for now, I just need you to attack and hate me again if you detect me. There you go. Okay, he attacks twice. I think that's fine. Okay, I don't like that he attacks so many times. So you're setting that thing 0 the entire time. Is that really what you're telling me? It's then 1. So how does that work? How does that work? I said only do this if this is the case. So can I say if it's not? Let's try to do that. Let's try to, if it's not 0, then return. Because then it's busy doing something else. I think I'm just gonna leave it, man. It's not a big deal. I have to hurry up and actually get hit by the attack. That's the thing that matters now. Because I'm polishing at this stage now. The attack is happening That's really all that matters right now. Let's not go there. Okay. I think it does do it. Yeah. I think it does do it. And for me to give it a attack time would be polishing. Since I am supposed to be stronger than them, I can just, even if they're hitting me, kill them. Okay. And let us create this attack now. So what I've learned, if you wanna create an attack on an enemy, it's a lot of work, right? So I'm gonna create the exact same thing I did by my player. So I'm gonna call this the attack collider, and it has, let me just get my attack collider. Okay, is this the thing here? Yeah, I'm gonna copy all of this here and copy all of this, and then create a new script by my AI. Enemy attack damage. Okay. And then, damn it. Copy this here. And then just delete some of the stuff. I can delete this. I can delete. I'll keep that. I can delete this. I'm gonna delete all of this. Yeah. I'm gonna delete all of this. I'm gonna say on trigger enter 2D. Okay. And then I'm gonna say that if the object is not, no, I'm gonna say that if the controller 2D, or is the other? No, don't try to get this out of it. Fuck that. If other dot oh no, actually that's a plan. That's actually a plan. Give me this, but don't try to get character controller out of it. Right, try to get this live script that's on the player out of it. Right, so let's see. So well, where is the script anyway? It's on the character, so just try to get the health script. So just try to get the health script and say it's the player HP. What do I want to do in the player HP? I want to say, I actually want to get something in here. I can just say dot get attacked. Okay. And then I'll add in a 510. Okay. So bad to do this way, but whatever. Okay. There's no simpler way. Hey, I do have one. Damn it! It's called get it. And then yeah. Where is it now? the point of this is that if I am out of health, I should lose the survival. One such a small request is piles of work. It's funny. Okay. Is this gonna work? I just like. Oh no, that's not gonna work, bro. That's not gonna work. I was about to say that was way too quick. That was way too quick. Here we go. We act at the enemy. Attack damage. Where are you now? Yeah. Why can't I see the collider? Why can't I see my gizmos? Wait, why can't I see my gizmo? Hello? Okay, there you are. I'm the owner. The origin. There you go. I wonder why I can't see my gizmo. Can I only see it in game? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right, yeah. Also, wait, why do I have that there? Why do I have this there? Did I delete my draw gizmo? That's why. Does this thing have a collider on it? Does this thing say on trigger enter? Does. Dumbass. Now let's go back to the enemies. To me. Just put a collider on here. This is a circle collider. 2D. Let's make it smaller like that. Like that. That's even too big. 8, 7, yeah, that's fine. And then I say you are just a trigger. And now switch you off, and then by the attack delete these because they make cock. Here attack collider. Wait, this thing already has code. Okay. Now it makes it fair. I have to be in that hit range here. If I'm not in that hit range, now why doesn't this bloody collider stay on? Like if I'm not in that hit range, okay, so like this now. Actually, now it's a little too small. It should feel powerful, so yeah, at least. There you go, okay. And then also, I'm going to ask that we move this thing. So let's say here. Let's say, I'm gonna ask that we move it. Okay, it's not animating, damn it. It's not animating, and then we're gonna ask, I wanna ask that we move it here. So, is it moving? Yeah, no man. So we don't need to animate it in. I don't need to animate it in. Okay. There it is. So now that collider should come on every time that attack happens, and then I should lose health, and we should be able to see this visibly now. I feel like I missed something. Okay, let's test. Yo, my word. Okay, now I see now. That thing is a little too long. Let's just shorten it quickly. It's too long, so let's shorten it quickly. Yeah, it's touching me. It's too long. So I see. I would say here. Right. So you really have to be very close to this guy. So like here. So I can't see anything. Yeah, this thing is either one or not. It's either one or it's either one or it's two. Oh, it's either one, yeah. So let's. Yeah, I can't even shrink this thing. Why is it one? Whoa. This is not. This is not good. This is not good. No, this one is not. Is not good. This one is not good. This one is not good. This one is not good. Why can't you show me the detector? It's Christmas off. Okay, so what is the problem now? I forgot now. Well, I'm so tired. I completely forgot what the issue was. It has something to do with Erpito swinging too much. With Tumi swinging too much. But is that an issue though? Oh yeah, no, it's actually this is ridiculous. Where is it? Yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh, it's normalized. It's my position. Oh, but this thing is no, it's public. So you're saying that I have a array. Where is this thing now? Where's Tumi? Is this Tumi? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? That's this guy. I have a array detector here. There you go. There you go. So let's see. Using my finger to determine right about like here. Right about like here. So that is 3 point. I'll be gracious. 3.5. Yeah, I'll be gracious. Let's see if I go closer. Yeah. Am I getting hit though? Yeah, I'm getting it. So that's fine. 3.5. Fantastic. Fantastic. 3.5. Now we have an issue. These guys are overpowered. Like they kick ass. I've made the game a little unbalanced. hostile. Indeed. Yeah, hostile. Look, I lost 20 health. Yo, look there, 70. Yo, this is very hostile now. But like, now, the test of the matter is, what happens when I die? Because that's the point of it all. It just says here that I'm dead. Can I? Yeah, you can. You can. You can. So I'm gonna say survival events dot show game over panel. Show it as true. Say you died. Who says that? What's that game? What's that game? Let's lose that game. Dark Souls. Dark Souls. Like you died. And then like dot dot dot, bro. Like what kind? Like why do this to us? Okay. Let us test. Let us test. Okay. Okay, no, this is stupid. This is too much health. Can I cheat? Can I make this nigga weak? Sorry, Arbito. You have 50 health left, bro. Yes. But it shouldn't be like, it should be red. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the, is it the extraction? No, it's not the extraction. It's the game over one. I'm rather gonna say that if it is the only one that's like that is like this. Let's make it green. So what is the green one again? Extraction. What's the green one again? Extraction. Survival complete. Okay. Your Steam map is what? Cup funnel. Okay. Okay, that's funny. Okay, but anyway, it worked. Not really. It didn't work. So I have an idea. Can we just say I'm just gonna call game over. Player lose. Because that didn't load this. I'm just gonna not do this like I'll just do it like this. I'll just do it like this. This is not a good idea, but whatever. Not a good idea, but whatever. This is not about good ideas, it's about getting the game done. People wanna play this game. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Is it still break? Yeah, it's still broken. Because of something else here. It's still this. Ugh, whatever. I'll get to that bug later. I just have to make a note here by my... Oh man, I think I'm going to keep... I think I'm gonna keep this because fix this because I wanna know why. I actually wanna know why. What is the instance? What is the instance of it doing that? What is the instance of that looking? Because then I'm done. Okay, and then it will open up this guy. And if it loads back into it, there's an issue with the object pool. And this is the issue with spawn character. So who spawned this character? This guy. Let's play detective mode now. Let's play detective mode. Here we go. Here we go. Stupid. Stupid. I'm gonna be doing that for the next while now, because there's gonna be tiny little things that are subscribed but not unsubscribed. Okay. Wait, I can just leave, technically. Everything should work. Ah, it's working perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Is the stuff gonna spawn in, the enemies? Yes, bro, and I can kill you. Lost some health, but it's fine. See, now I can start expanding this combat. I can start expanding this combat. I can start expanding this combat. Now, let me just make a note. I don't have to make a note anymore. I'm technically done. And the stream is supposed to end. So, I finished just in time. Fantastic. Fantastic. Tomorrow, I have to create a survival system for the not survival system. I'm so tired. I'm just making up words now. What's a survival system, bro? I have to the survival gauge must give feedback. So when this life support system here on top, I have to make it like it now drains so you guys can see. It should also have a refill. So when you, it should also then refill. Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. And then low gauge danger signal. So when this thing goes low, which it will not quickly go, but if it goes low, it should give a signal. So I actually want to know what the signal is. Let me just make a note quickly for myself, because I am gonna play Warframe now. Where's the signal? Okay, that's something very easy to do. And then combat readability system for crowded encounters. So I'm assuming that the characters can move around tomorrow, which is going to be very difficult to do. But I'm assuming they can move tomorrow. And then clear intentional extraction interaction system. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll figure that out tomorrow. Anywho, thank you so much for joining, guys. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of you. I made a promise tonight that I was gonna play Warframe, so I have to go. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Like I said, I just gave you guys a to-do list of stuff that has to be done tomorrow. The combat is gonna be way more fleshed out tomorrow, because it looks like that's all I'll be working on tomorrow. And then just this tiny fix here by the life support system. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new survival mode. Please, I'm very curious. What do you guys think? Is there anything you guys want me to change? Anything you guys are looking forward to? This other guy asked in Spanish about the custom characters. The custom characters are coming into the game. It's just they just have so much animation issues with them that it will be easier for me to just build a normal solid sprite character before I start crapping with the before I start messing with the custom character. So that's it for now, guys. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining.